Hey guys, it's me. Alrighty, so this week we have you doing something a little bit different for literacy. I don't have you going onto the portfolio and answering questions. One of my favorite parts of the last week of school is being able to reflect on everything that we've done in third grade. Looking from the beginning to the end, trying to figure out what was our favorite subject, what was our favorite event, a memory we'll never ever forget from third grade. What is something you learned that you just will never ever forget because it was so fascinating? And I know that we've done a lot of learning this year. Remember we're back when we were learning about the sea and we had to share our knowledge to a T? Well, this week we have you reflecting to a T. Remember the T, E, 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 C, and if you want to, you can add more EEs in there if you want to, evidence and elaboration. But this week we have you reflecting on the two kind of different parts of school. We were in school for a while, then we were out of school learning. So we have you doing an in and out school paper. I just wanted to go over that and I wanted to remind you of all the fun things we've done this year. And I'm going to ask that you really, really reflect on what did you learn about yourself? Did you learn that you are a hands-on person? You like to get your work done? Are you curious and you like to learn new things? Did you do experiments that you just had so much fun learning about? Did you enjoy reading new types of genres? Because we did have quite a variety. Or did you like listening to them more? So reflecting, really thinking about what was your favorite part. This week, we have you working on your third grade reflection to a T. So remember, when you do the TEE, it's your topic, which we've given you a sentence starter. Evidence, tell me something, one specific detail, and then elaborate. Tell me more. Tell me more sensory, like how did things feel or taste? Remember, we don't taste things as scientists. Or how did they feel? And I want you to really make it interesting for me. So it says our introduction sentence is our third grade year was unique because we got to learn in and out of the classroom. To me, this was, and I want you to put an emotion there or a feeling. How did you feel about that learning in and out? And I love the word unique. It's a great word choice because the word unique means unusual. This has been a very unusual school year. And so because of that, it has been unlike any other, so it's very unique. How do, to you, what was that like? Inside the classroom, one subject I learned about was tell us something that you learned that you really enjoyed. Tell me, then stop and give me a piece of evidence. And then elaborate and tell me just a little bit more. The second topic is you're outside the classroom. What was something that you enjoyed at home? It doesn't have to be school related. It doesn't have to be something that I made a video for. It can be something else. And then you're going to stop, and give me evidence and elaborate and tell me more. Now remember, a conclusion sentence takes everything together, wraps it all up, and bam, puts some emotion into it so that the reader knows how you feel and when you're done. Also, as a teaching team, we came up with quite a few topics or ideas that we did study. All of our in-school ones, remember we learned about the water cycle and climate and weather and properties of water. Remember we spent a long time learning about water, which also we learned a lot about the sea for literacy with Jacques Cousteau, the sea creatures, marine snow, space, Galileo Galilei, and even Apollo 11 right at the very end. For math, we had our multiplication and division, fractions, estimation, three-digit addition and subtraction. Remember how we did expanded form? And we had two field trips this year. We went to the Port Orchard Library and the Tacoma Musical Playhouse where we got to see Junie B. Jones. Outside of school, some ideas, but this isn't limited to. For your science, we were thinking maybe you guys might have done some gardening or cooking, maybe some experiments or gone out hiking in nature. For literacy, we learned quite a bit about immigration and Ellis Island. You read Just Call Me Joe. You listened to lots of read alouds, and you just learned about how people came to America. For math, we did geometry with properties of shapes, perimeter and area, and I know lots of you have been on reflex. And then we did have one field trip, our virtual field trip to Ellis Island, and then maybe you've gone somewhere with your family that you learned something. These are not the only ideas that you can write about, but this is just kind of a brainstorm that we came up with. Boys and girls, I'm really excited to hear about your year and your reflection. What was something that you just will never ever forget? And then on Friday, I do have you practicing reading that, and I would love for you to share that with me. And if you want to add a little special memory in there also, I would love to hear that. Boys and girls, I hope you have a fabulous last week of school. Please remember to always be curious, always set your goals high, and be learning as much as you can. Since I've been home, I've learned quite a bit. It's been kind of technology based, but I'm excited to take some of my new learnings for next year. And I sure hope to see everybody at the drive-through celebration on Friday. I'll be there waving. I can't wait to see you guys. Just remember you have to stay in your cars, but I cannot wait to see all your smiling faces. Boys and girls, oh yeah, and don't forget our Zoom meeting on Thursday. We had to change it because of the celebration, but I'll be there to celebrate our end of year with you. Boys and girls, have a fabulous week, and I look forward to your third grade reflection to a T. T-E-E, E-E-C. Bye, guys.